Hey everyone, and shout out to the nation. Happy 2025, happy new year, all that good stuff, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving deep into a topic that's going to change your 2025, and that is how to be the CEO of your life. This is not just about business success, it's about taking control of every aspect of your life. And those aspects being health, finance, mindset, time, and even family. So come on, let's get into it. I also want to include that in this video, I will be recommending books to help drive the points that I'm making home today. Something that you can pull from the library or download or listen to right now. What it means to be the CEO of your life. Being the CEO of your life means taking ownership. It's about making decisions with intention, setting goals with clarity, and managing your life like a thriving business. Think of your health, finances, relationships, and mental wellness as departments of your company. If one department fails, the whole system will be impacted. The book that I'm recommending here is Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book will help you understand how small, consistent changes can lead to massive results in your personal company. Health and wellness. First, let's talk about health and wellness. As the CEO, your health is your greatest asset. You can't lead effectively if you're constantly exhausted or unwell. And this is so true. For some odd reason, I got sick out of nowhere. And normally I'm up at 5 a.m. I'm doing XYZ, but I couldn't get out of bed until about 7, 8 o'clock. I needed my rest. I needed more fluids, everything like that. Everything had to literally be on pause, be on hold until I got myself together. So it's a real thing. So for this is what I recommend. Prioritize movement. Aim for at least 30 minutes of activity 5 days a week. You can mix this with cardio, strength training, and stretching. I love telling people if you can't afford a personal trainer or can't afford to go to the gym, those kickboxing lessons, things like that, YouTube has so many fitness trainers or fitness enthusiasts who put this stuff out here between 5 minutes. I did a 5-minute ab exercises to a 45-minute HIIT workout. It is out here, you all. And you also want to eat for energy. Incorporate whole foods, healthy fats, and plenty of water into your diet. Avoid excess sugar and processed foods. Heavy on the avoid excess sugars and processed foods, y'all. Aim for fresh. If you have to buy a little bit at a time, aim for fresh. If you have to borrow somebody's Sam's Club card, Costco, Gordon's, I know Gordon's is no membership, but do what you have to do so you can access these fresh fruits and vegetables. Your body, your health, and everybody else depends on it. Another thing that I recommend is sleep like a boss. Studies show that CEOs who sleep 7 to 8 hours a night make better decisions, and I'm pretty sure they feel better when they wake up as well. The recommended book I suggested was Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker. This book will convince you why sleep is the ultimate productivity hack. Financial success. Next up, finances. CEOs know their numbers and you should too. Here's your financial game plan for 2025. Set financial goals. Know your income, expenses, and saving targets. And as you write down your goals for the year or the month or the week, you can also write these goals down as well. All right. Build an emergency fund. Aim for 3 to 6 months of living expenses. So if you're strapped on cash, the easiest way to do this is at least save $5 a week. If you can save at least $5 a week, you're doing pretty good, or you will be doing better at least. Okay. It's not a hopeless situation is what I'm trying to say. And you want to invest in your future. Look into index funds, retirement accounts, or other investments. I currently invest with Stash. Stash also has a retirement thing that you can set up on their website, and I will leave that code and that website down in the description bar below. You also want to track your spending. You can use tools like Mint or YNAB to keep tabs on your money, or you can buy you a money finance tracker straight from Amazon. Or you can make you one up, print it out, and use that. I always recommend printing it versus digital because you'll have eyes on it. It's something that you have to see, right? So you can do that too. Now, the recommended book for this is Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This classic will shift your mindset about money and wealth building. Very good book. Mental health and resilience. Now, to be honest with you, this topic is very near and dear to my heart, especially with the mental health, okay? Your mental health is your foundation. CEOs of their lives know how to manage stress and build resilience. And if resilience is your first time hearing that word, resilience basically means your ability to bounce back or counteract to a difficult or contradicting situation that may leave your emotions all over the place, right? So, here's how you can get that together. So, you can practice mindfulness. You can use meditation or deep breathing for 5 to 10 minutes a day, and it definitely can work wonders for you. You can journal your thoughts. I definitely do journal. I buy me a beautiful journal almost every year. You can write down your goals, challenges, and wins, and you can just basically write down how you felt that day. And there's nothing wrong with that. I know when I first started journaling was after when my mother passed away, and I would use that journal to write to her. So, and another thing I liked about the journal is that is where I am the most honest. I feel like on paper, that's definitely all of me. All of me, okay? And then also seek support. You may think that you have it all, that you have it all together, that you're not unwinding, but you're really busting at the seams though. That's an actual thing. You think you have it all together, but you really do not. God has placed these resources, these people down here for you to talk to and get it off your chest. And it's not just because you're going through a crisis or anything like that. It's definitely for growth as well. So definitely seek support, whether it's therapy, coaching, or somebody that you fully trust with what's in your mind and on your heart. And then the book that I recommend for this is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. This is a must read for understanding the importance of living in the present moment. Structure and time management. Time is your most valuable resource. Here are my top tips for managing it like a pro. Plan your day. Use a planner or a digital tool like Google Calendar to block time for tasks. And just to be honest, I discovered time blocking earlier this year. I have used different time managing tactics and tips, but time blocking is definitely one of the methods that I use for time management. What it is you take a specific task. You may have a to-do list of things that you want to do for that day or that moment or that week, but getting a planner that breaks down hour by hour, you can schedule those things in and it'll keep you on task. Well, at least for me. So if you're looking for different methods to try time management or be more effective at it, try time blocking. Another good tip for time management is prioritize ruthlessly. Focus on what's important, not just urgent. And eliminate distractions. I am so distracted by this phone. You would think that I have an issue that needs to get paid out by the government. But turn off notifications and set boundaries for focus time. You guys utilize the D&D. Make sure your fave 5 or that top 5 can get in if need be, but use that D&D if you have issues like me. The book that I recommend is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. This book teaches you how to prioritize and lead a purpose-driven life. Now, this section is near and dear to my heart once again because we're talking about parents with children. I know the CEO role is double duty when you have kids. Here's how to lead your family while building your empire. So you want to involve your kids. What I do is when I go to different business events that children are allowed to attend, I always take my daughter. At the time of this recording, she is 6 years old. That is my business bestie and my bestie for the restie. Do you hear me? But I do involve her. Okay. So one of the ways that I do is I share my goals with her and teach her age appropriate skills like setting up my vendor booth or pulling paper out the printer so I can put it in order, or show her how I budget or how I goal set, okay? And also quality over quantity. Spend focused, intentional time with your kids each day. I got into the habit to where I would run all day, run all day. She gets home from after school program and she stays at my grandparents' house a little longer. But I was like, no, because I don't want my daughter growing up remembering that mommy was at work all the time. So I dedicated that last 2-3 hours before she went to bed to her, to hang out with her, to play with her, to do things with her, so that she knows and feels like mommy was there. You know what I mean? And schedule time for your family. Block it out on your calendar like an important meeting. And another thing that I incorporated into me and my daughter's life is fun day Saturdays. So where we either go to the movies, we'll go ice skating, we'll do an activity, we'll go wherever, whatever it is. I make sure that if I don't have an event or a meeting scheduled on that day, if we don't do it Saturday, then we'll push it to Sunday after church so that we can get that extra time, me and her, because kids will remember that. That's important. So the book that I recommend for this is Parenting with Love and Logic by Charles Fay and Foster Klein. This book is a game changer for raising responsible, independent kids. Continuing education. CEOs never stop learning. Neither should you. In 2025, make continuing education a priority. Take courses. Platforms like Coursera, LinkedIn Learning, and Masterclass have endless options. Also, you can also go on DeannaDiaz.com and get some courses. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You definitely want to read regularly, and would you look at that? All the books that I have been recommending for this. And then also, if you're interested in getting into a group, want to join a book club, the D Nation Book Club will be starting in January, okay? It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. It's going to be via Zoom to make sure everybody can be a part of it. And yeah, so stay on the lookout for that. And you also want to attend workshops or conferences. Networking while sharpening your skills is what I'm going to call that. So the book for this is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. It's a timeless classic on personal development and success. Listen. Now it is your time to shine in 2025. Do not get overwhelmed with thinking you have to do every single thing back to back or at the same time. The beauty of it is you have 12 months. Take a piece, take a department, and work on it at your own pace. But just make sure you work on it. Make sure that you're actually recognizing where you fall at, where you lack at, and then acknowledge the progress that you're making, okay? Be proud of yourself, especially if you have made it to the end of this video. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I got some shirts for sale, CEO Vibes and Straight Out of a Meeting. Make sure that you check those out on DeannaDiaz.com, and make sure that you're subscribed to know about more courses, printouts, all those good things to help you stay successful in this year, 2025 and beyond, okay? Until next time, D Nation.